there's something undeniably magical about Christmas. The twinkling lights, the scent of pine, and the cozy glow that fills every corner of the home. But what if you could capture that magic without spending a fortune at the store? In this episode, we're diving into the enchanting world of foraged and handmade Christmas decor. Using items from nature, twigs, pine cones, dried oranges, and greenery, we'll transform simple, everyday finds into beautiful, sustainable decorations. So grab your basket, lace up your boots, and let's wander into the woods to create our very own Foraged Wonderland. Before the glitter and plastic ornaments took over, Christmas decor was once humble, heartfelt, and handmade. Families gathered around the fireplace crafting garlands from dried fruit and wreaths from pine branches. This project is a nostalgic return to those roots, a chance to slow down, reconnect with nature, and celebrate creativity. The goal isn't perfection, it's about capturing warmth and authenticity. With every foraged leaf or handmade bough, you'll find joy in simplicity and beauty in imperfection. This is what makes DIY Christmas decor truly magical. It tells your story through natural textures and thoughtful details. To begin your Foraged Wonderland, let's start with the basics. You'll need a sturdy basket or tote bag for gathering, a pair of pruning shears, gloves, and some twine or wire. When crafting, it helps to have scissors, a hot glue gun, and maybe a touch of ribbon or fabric scraps for accent. The charm of this project is that most of your supplies can be found or repurposed. You don't need to buy expensive materials. Keep your eyes open for interesting shapes, colors, and textures. Even fallen branches or dried leaves can become statement pieces with a little creativity. Before heading out, it's important to remember that foraging comes with responsibility. Always collect mindfully. Take only what you need, and never uproot living plants unnecessarily. Stick to fallen branches, shed pine cones, and naturally dried items. Avoid areas treated with pesticides or near roadsides. This not only protects the environment, but ensures your decorations are clean and safe to use indoors. Think of this as a gentle exchange with nature, You gather its gifts while preserving its beauty for others to enjoy. Ethical foraging adds meaning to every piece you bring home. Now the adventure begins. Head out into the forest, park, or even your backyard. Look for pine cones, acorns, berries, moss, driftwood, and evergreen sprigs. Each find tells its own story: the curve of a branch, the rich scent of pine, the earthy tones of dried leaves. These elements become your natural palette. Take your time and let curiosity lead the way. You'll be surprised how a simple walk in nature can inspire a dozen decor ideas. Once home, spread everything out on a table, admire your collection, and imagine the possibilities waiting to come alive. Before crafting, it's important to clean and dry your materials properly. Gently brush off dirt, shake away bugs, and lay everything flat to air dry. Pine cones can be baked in a low oven to remove moisture and pests, while greenery can be misted lightly to keep it fresh. You can even preserve leaves by pressing or sealing them with clear glue for a glossy finish. This small step ensures your decorations last longer and stay vibrant. Preparation is where nature's raw beauty begins its transformation into something timeless and festive. Nothing says Christmas quite like a wreath on the front door. To make yours, start with a circular base. You can fashion one from flexible branches, a wire coat hanger, or even cardboard. Layer pine branches or eucalyptus around the base, securing them with twine or floral wire. Add texture with pine cones, berries, or dried orange slices for a pop of color. Finish with a simple burlap or fabric bow. The beauty of a foraged wreath is its rustic charm. No two are ever alike, and every twist of greenery feels alive with natural elegance. For a dinner table that feels like it came straight from a forest fairy tale, gather a mix of branches, candles, and dried botanicals. Arrange them along the center of your table, weaving in pine needles and twigs for texture. Use glass jars or vintage bottles as candle holders. A few foraged pine cones dusted with faux snow or glitter bring a touch of whimsy. The idea is to create a woodland-inspired centerpiece that's effortless yet enchanting. When the candles are lit, the flicker of light bouncing off natural textures makes the entire room glow with cozy, organic warmth. Dried oranges, apples, and cinnamon sticks are not only beautiful, they fill your home with a sweet, nostalgic aroma. To make them, slice your fruit thinly, pat dry, and bake at a low temperature until completely dehydrated. Once cool, thread them with twine and hang them on your tree or garland. You can also combine them with star anise or cloves for extra scent and texture. These ornaments look like vintage treasures, glowing softly under Christmas lights. They're proof that sometimes the simplest ingredients create the most stunning decorations. A foraged garland draped across a mantel or doorway instantly transforms a space. Start by layering strands of evergreen, ivy, or eucalyptus. Secure with twine, then weave in pine cones, berries, and dried fruit slices. For a festive twist, tuck in cinnamon sticks or small ornaments made from natural materials. Don't aim for perfect symmetry. The beauty of foraged decor lies in its organic flow. As the scent of pine fills your home, you'll feel like you've brought a little piece of the forest indoors, wrapping your space in warmth and holiday spirit. If you're decorating a tree this year, let's give it a woodland twist. Instead of store-bought ornaments, hang your dried fruit garlands, twine bows, handmade stars from twigs, and bundles of herbs tied with ribbon. Add a few white fairy lights to keep it simple and elegant. This natural rustic style evokes a timeless beauty that feels both vintage and modern. It's a tree that tells a story, one of creativity, sustainability, and heart. Every ornament becomes a memory, a reflection of your hands and imagination bringing the holidays to life. Beyond the visuals, scent plays a huge role in setting the Christmas mood. To fill your home with nature's perfume, simmer a pot of orange peels, cinnamon sticks, and cloves on the stove. You can also create sachets using dried herbs like rosemary, lavender, and pine needles. Place them in drawers, stockings, or even gift boxes. The combination of earthy and citrus notes instantly brings that cozy, nostalgic feeling we all love. When every room smells like winter wonderland, it turns your foraged decor into a full sensory experience. Even your gifts can reflect the forage theme. Swap traditional wrapping paper for craft paper or recycled brown paper, then decorate with sprigs of greenery, dried orange slices, or small pine cones tied with twine. Handwritten tags or stamped designs add a personal, artisanal flair. This rustic wrapping not only looks beautiful but reduces waste. A small but meaningful step toward a more sustainable Christmas. When your gifts sit under the tree, they'll perfectly complement your natural decor, creating a cohesive, handmade look that feels heartfelt and timeless. In a world that celebrates glossy magazine perfection, your foraged Christmas decor stands as a quiet rebellion. Twisted branches, uneven ribbons, and slightly imperfect shapes. They're not flaws, they're signatures of authenticity. Nature doesn't try to be perfect, and neither should your creations. The joy lies in experimentation and the stories behind each piece. The walk you took to find that pine cone, the laughter that came with crafting it into something new. This is Christmas at its best: imperfect, personal, and profoundly beautiful. Once your home is transformed into a foraged wonderland, why not share the magic? Invite friends for a DIY Christmas workshop or gift a handmade wreath to a neighbor. These small acts of creativity ripple outward, inspiring others to slow down, reconnect with nature, and rediscover the art of making. Foraged decor isn't just about beautifying your home. It's about building connections, spreading warmth, and reminding everyone that beauty doesn't have to come from a store. It's all around us, waiting to be found and cherished. As we close this journey, take a step back and admire your creation. A home filled with the gentle glow of handmade magic. You've proven that Christmas doesn't need to be extravagant to be beautiful. With a few foraged treasures and a sprinkle of imagination, you've created something far more meaningful. A celebration rooted in nature, creativity, and heart. This season, let your home tell the story of you. Your hands, your spirit, your connection to the earth. Because the true wonder of Christmas isn't in what we buy, but in what we create and share.